Okay, keep on to
Menteri Rangba kejela ukonrat sangma mentaka sengi ke artarik urempang arajar arpuar ula play ya ka Shelong teknologi pa kabadan po Umsawli haniu Shelong. Kini kadi ke jaka treikam ya ka ba opnerkam lagi babon de ki kod komputor ba kamjuru kitar lani ki kod ki bo jongani ka juk ka pamenta. Ya kani ke jaka treikam lasna ha po Umsawli lang ba ka jeng kersan pisa ka sorkar pleng ba ka don ya ka ieng ka ba itanan bat ka bi ide dor kat kum gani ka juk pemerintah. Akhir sodong ya kani ka jaka de ki luom ki wa bat ki Khlaw ki ba itanan ki beton ha ki than bat ki benta jong kan new Shelong. Kani kadi ka jaka ha ka ba ki bon ki samla bat kam juru kitu ki ba kham tibet aki kam komputer ki kam information technology ki nyok ban rungkam bat kam juru ban treikam bi video ki kam ki ba stand da kam ta ka roi ka par jong ka jalam bi khalaya. Ka joko por kani ka jaka ka long ka wei ni ki jaka treikam ki ba paunam jong ka than sitai lam ngi jong ka India nambakar komishna ya karu kalong ha ka dur ka itnan ba bat ka bala penwan nan duru ka kum ka juk bat ka ba khle alang bat ka juk ka ba mendai. Kini kadi ka jengkran jong umri rangwa ko sangma ha ba pli kani ka pak da ka ba ong pakan lawan asibun ki jeng mentoy ka ba khamstat bat ka ba kham ya saprang ha ka jala.
And this is something that people have been talking about for the past 20 years. And every time you read a proposal or a report from NASSCOM, they will always say and talk about the human resource that the Northeast has and the potential that the Northeast has in terms of the ITES sector. And so to be very, very frank and blunt with you, we are actually 20 years behind. This should have happened 20 years back. And we would have been able to take a huge advantage of it. But nonetheless, it's never too late. We realize that in the IT sector, the fact that the human resource is a very, very obviously critical part. All companies would like to ensure that they are able to connect and get the manpower at a much more larger scale and at a reasonable cost. And that is where this IT park plays an important role. So we have all our individuals, our youth going to Bangalore, to Bombay, and to other large metros where the cost of living is much higher, where the real estate cost is much higher, and obviously it leads to the employment aspect also creating and becoming higher. So therefore, this coming into the picture is going to help most of the companies cut their cost by a huge amount. So that's the number one factor that we have to remember. The second factor, why this is important, is because this location here will allow the companies to have a plug-and-play model. Now we have to realize that companies don't have time to spend a year or 2 years to build up their building and create the infrastructure and then start the project. They need ready-made infrastructure. They need to be able to start tomorrow because they get their contract for 6 months, for 1 year, and therefore a place where they can come in and plug and play is ideal for them.